Satnam, and Namaste. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. Today I would love to share with you a divination that I just pulled for us from Alana Fairchild's Isis Oracle deck. And the divination for us to focus on today, for the rest of the week, or however you so desire, is The Truth is Unveiled, the revelation of Isis. There are times when appearances of people, places, and things are truly deceptive. You will sense that when something feels uncomfortable within you, when you notice feelings of anxiety or doubt within you. You may think there is something wrong with you, but actually you are intuitively sensing that all is not as it appears to be. It is wise to trust your inner feeling rather than being convinced by outward appearance. There is a situation in your life, especially involving relationships, where something is not as it is being made out to be. To avoid undue suffering later on, Isis guides you to truth and revelation now. The revelation of Isis is needed when something or someone is not as it outwardly appears to be. No matter how sacred it may seem, a spiritual person, a family relationship, a shared history, there are times when, although it is more painful to admit the truth in the short term, in the long term, it will save you much suffering and feelings of being duped, misled, manipulated, used, or abused. It will also make it more likely that the situation or relationship can grow into a healthier expression if possible. You cannot heal what is not revealed. Isis is with you now to help you realize the truths, to admit that you probably already sensed it anyway, and to make wise use of these revelations now. The Oracle of Truths Unveiled speaks of a time soon to come when you will realize true perception. What you thought was trustworthy, legitimate, or reliable may turn to sand crumbling before your eyes. This may be a friendship, a job, an offer of some kind, or even the behavior of a loved one, causing you to question the real commitment or respect in a family or romantic relationship. What is important here is to realize that when you see the truth, you can act appropriately. You will not proceed with inappropriate expectations, and you can reassess your boundaries and priorities to get the most out of a situation and not suffer undue disappointment later on. Isis was betrayed by her brother Set. Out of his great jealousy, murdered her beloved Osiris. Now Isis was able to demonstrate great spiritual strength and healing power to resurrect her beloved Osiris, and all was not lost. She also learned a painful and valuable lesson that it is wise to take our intuitive feelings seriously and to recognize a snake in the grass when there is one. When pregnant with her divine child Horus, she ran and hid from Set, recognizing that he was destructive and dangerous, honoring what she knew and not pretending that it would all just be fine, and in doing so, her child was able to be born. In the same way, there are creative impulses and new life within you that need to be protected until they are strong enough to withstand negative energy or undermining by another out of jealousy or fear. Even a close friend whom you love and who loves you may struggle with your creative side, perhaps because they have yet to tap into their own creativity. It is best to be honest with yourself and know that sometimes, out of sense and kindness, the fragile creative beginnings of a project or a new habit or interest need to be protected. Like Isis, you must protect that which needs it by recognizing where something or someone could harm rather than nourish new life. You are being guided with this oracle to trust your judgment about someone's motivations or intentions. If you feel something is not quite right, then give your discernment a chance to more fully form so that you can see the truth. The more emotionally detached you allow yourself to be, the clearer your assessment of a person, situation, or offer is likely to be. If you've been thinking that you already see the truth in a situation, this oracle is confirmation of the accuracy of that perception, and that further confirmation that you are seeing something accurately will soon be given if requested. Ask for the revelation and be patient. Clear perception is imminent and will help. So the ritual for the revelation of Isis is as follows. Sitting comfortably in a quiet space where you won't be disturbed, close your eyes and say this aloud 3 times. I call upon Isis, who loves me unconditionally. I call upon you 3 times, beloved guide and priestess. I call upon Isis, who loves me unconditionally. I call upon you 3 times, beloved guide and priestess. I call upon Isis, who loves me unconditionally. I call upon you 3 times, beloved guide and priestess. As you focus on your breath and allow your awareness to turn within, become aware of a sheer set of curtains wafting lightly in your heart space. Behind these curtains is the truth about any person, place, situation, relationship, or opportunity that you wish to perceive. Say aloud, Isis, who loves me unconditionally, please show me the truth without fear, so that I may have clear perception and wise action on this matter now. Stay in your heart and watch for the curtains. If you are ready, willing, and able to see beyond them, they will open for you, and you will be able to see the truth presented. The truth may appear as literal or symbolic. Stay in your heart so that you can best understand the vision that is given to you. It may make sense immediately and instinctively in your gut, or you may need time to sit with it and what you've seen and sensed, which is also fine. You may also simply have a clear knowing or feeling or emotion in your heart without a vision, and that's helpful too. When you are ready, just open your eyes. If you do not have a clear answer, be patient and attempt the ritual at another time, remembering that sometimes the truths will come unexpectedly when we are not really looking for them at all. They will just drop into our awareness and we'll see and just know. Doing this ritual, even without immediate revelation, is a prayer to Isis in and of itself, telling her that you're ready for her assistance. Your answers will come. The incantation for this revelation of Isis can be repeated several times, and as you say it, gain a little bit of speed and confidence each time that you say this. Feel the energy in the words as you speak aloud. You're requesting revelation, but for it to happen truthfully and without distortion. And you also need to accept the timing of how the revelation comes to you. It may be at the time of the chanting, or it may be at another time entirely. Your prayer will be answered. Trust. And it is as follows. Gift me with your vision now. End the distortion or the vow that blocks the eye within my brow. I receive the knowing clear, without doubt, shame, or fear. Lies and deceptions disappear. Revelation of Isis, come to me swift. Thank you for the sight, the truth, the gift. Confusion into clarity, I now do shift. And just repeat that several times when you're comfortable with it, gaining speed in your confidence as you say this. And this is an active prayer. And that is the revelation of Isis, truths unveiled. And people do receive differently. Some people might have whatever they're seeking come into their mind space immediately. It might take a long time. You might realize in your day-to-day life, whatever you're doing, that that's actually what you were asking for, and it's coming to you in an unexpected way. But I do feel and know that you will recognize it because you are intuitively and intentfully, if that's a word, you are requesting help for a particular thing. So just allow yourself to openly ask for the guidance and the truths to be unveiled, and allow your time and your senses to see what these truths might be. It might be right in front of you. You might not see something or hear something or get a message. It's sometimes just an acknowledgement. It can be very simple. Everybody's individual and unique, and I hope that this incantation and this ritual helps you find the root of the truth that you're seeking. So in unconditional love, in my highest vibration of light, I send you for a beautiful rest of your week. I hope you were able to bask in the beautiful rays of the blood moon that we just had. This was the second moon in January, which is really exciting and special. And I send you with unconditional love and my highest vibrations of light, and I will see you next week. Namaste.